Okay. Hey. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the future. Of the far-flung future of 2003. It's Deus Ex Invisible War. It's a shit game and we're playing it.
The infusion lab?
Evacuated.
Trainees?
Gave the order myself.
What did you tell them?
I told them to run.
That's all they need to hear until we reach Seattle.
Agreed.
Anything new on the terrorist?
He's in the city. No ID yet. Unclear whether we're the target.
An academic distinction if he really has a nanite detonator.
Scanning. Survey region clear.
The security bots have acquired the target.
We're too late!
Helipad, let's go. Move! Jesus, did they destroy the whole city to get at us?
Our enemies aren't that desperate.
Perhaps we made a new enemy.
What if they already know about the Seattle facility?
We have other options.
We aren't equipped to fight a war.
We're going to change the terms of engagement. It's our war, not theirs. We don't need cities or armies. We have the cells of human bodies. An invisible weapon.
They said the name of the game! They said the name of the game. Gonna go with a green, normal, and obviously we gotta beat this Alex Denton. And I think it's very cool how the game has to literally load a new instance every time. And also gotta...
Welcome, Alex. I see that you're awake.
Just trying to sleep off the chopper ride. What happened? The guards practically dragged me to the roof.
Let me introduce myself. Layla Nassif, director of the Tarsus Academy here in Seattle.
I've been moved to Seattle? What about Billy?
Oh, no.
Is she here too?
Alex, I'm afraid something happened in Chicago.
See,
a terrorist attack.
When I
We
played this
evacuated
game
your
like
village just in time.
almost 10
No one
years
told me
ago,
anything about an
in the
attack.
far-flung
How bad is it? I have
future of
friends in
2011.
Chicago.
You don't want all the details in one dose. Trust me. First, pick up your map to the facility. It's stored in a data cube inside the chest. Then I'll unlock your door and tell you what I can about the disaster.
What was that
I
noise?
played as Lady
Nothing
Alex,
to be concerned about. You have your assignment,
and
Alex.
I feel like, in addition to looking like less of a tool,
Good.
alright, date of
Now
all
I'd
is
like you to-
10.
Come downstairs and meet the other trainees. Billy Adams, you know from Chicago. Check in with her in apartment 454 on your way down.
Flushable toilets. The future is now.
Attention trainees. Your self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
You looking for me? Huh? You looking for Leo Jankowski?
Until our security
I'm probably
assessment
in the rec
changes,
area
Tarsus
working
will be
out.
operating
We're
as a
already on a
closed
plane
campus.
for Horde
Please remain in the
RCP
main
Special
complex.
Security Division. And I bet you wish it was you, huh, plebe?
Oh. Alright, hold it. Let's turn on subtitles. And now, let's immersively sim.
Attention trainees. Self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
Oh, God. He's really dead, isn't he?
What happened?
Mike and I, we've worked here for years. Usually nothing makes it past the
Nothing
turrets.
makes
You know
it
what's going
past
on?
the
Dr.
security,
Nassif acted like
bots.
nothing's wrong.
I'm sure SSC will be sending help any minute now.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
Yeah, who's there?
It's me, Alex.
Finally, it's about time you woke up. Come on in. We've got to talk about what's been going on around here.
I take it you heard the disturbance.
Any idea what's going on around here? This Dr. Nassif is telling me to ignore what sounded like an
Attention
explosion, and I just saw a man killed in the hallway.
I tried to get answers out of Dr. Nassif, but all she'd give me is the elevator code. It's 28901 if you need it. I don't know what's going on, but it's clear we're not safe. We don't know anyone here, so we'd better watch each other's back.
Thanks. I guess I should meet our hostess here already. Not much else I can do, and maybe I can get some better answers in
Until
person.
our security
You coming?
assessment
No,
changes,
not yet.
Tarsus
I've
will
got
be
things to
operating as
do.
a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
Uh-huh. Anyway.
I'm sure you've already made it.
Yeah, she wasn't exactly thrilled to catch me rifling through her office.
You've always been good at making friends.
There were an awful lot of strange files in Nassif's office. All this stuff about test subjects and observation. I can't imagine what that has to do with Tarsus.
I'll let you know if I learn anything.
So, no lockpicking and multi-tools, just one generic.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
The game has to load a new game. Literally loads an entirely new instance of the game every time it loads a map.
I know what you must be thinking. Don't worry, this won't be a repeat of Chicago.
The facility's under attack. By who?
No one, just an isolated incident. Listen, we want the trainees to stay in the rec area. You'll be safe down here.
Doctor, we have a code yellow.
Hello, Stan. Are you sure?
One of the guards turned up dead.
I'll be right there. You'd better introduce yourself to the others. Clara's just down the hall and Leo's running laps around the track.
What's going on? I have a right to know if I'm in danger.
You'll be safe in the rec area. Go, Alex. I don't have time to debrief every one of the trainees.
Hello there, you must be Alex. I'm Clara Sparks.
Hi. What's going on? It looks like this facility is under attack.
Probably just more demolition. That's Upper Seattle, you know, always growing. We hear it all the time. Hey, you must be overwhelmed. I mean, Chicago, the whole city. Was your family
This
from
is
there?
the worst
My foster
intro.
parents.
Your parents? Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, that's
I'm so
terrible.
sorry. If I can do anything to make you feel more at home, let me know.
So, they let the Chicago transfers out of their cages. You're looking at Leo Jankowski. You train here now, so I guess you can call me Leo.
Alex, I just talked to Dr. Nassif. Know anything about a Code Yellow emergency? A security guard has been murdered.
Would I be running if there was an emergency? Me? You never heard the name Leo Jankowski in Chicago?
Sorry.
I'm the one with the perfect special ops rating. They didn't tell you this? Why would they keep it a secret?
Ever heard the name Alex D? They told me the same thing.
What? Really?
Just kidding. Listen, I'm serious. You didn't hear the explosions? I saw a guard killed right in front of me on the apartment level.
Probably staged. A test for the new transfers. They rewrote the exercises because of my performance. If there was trouble, they'd notify me immediately.
The guard was dead. I'm sure of it.
Better look again. They did the same thing to me during summer recon. I got a perfect score because I kept my cool.
Sounds like you're in this for the adventure.
Why'd you sign up? Money?
My foster parents enrolled me at a Tarsus middle school. I never thought about it much.
An orphan? You were pretty pampered for an orphan. Why not be a banker or something?
I grew up in old Chicago, not some cozy enclave. My parents made it clear I was going to have to make it on my own. When I got picked for the covert ops program, I figured, what the hell?
What the hell? What kind of assignment do you expect with that attitude?
A risky one, with a big salary.
Let me finish my run.
Hey! Playing a cool game,
Facility is
cool
under
people.
attack. Alex, please get the med kit and the multi-tools from your equipment locker next position. I'm transmitting the soft key ID to your data vault right now. More details when they become available.
Severe security breach.
Oh, right. Listen, I can't stream Muvlo.
Religious fanatics. Their exact objective is unclear. All trainees will evacuate the facility immediately. Use the elevator in my office.
Hey, remember how this game was clearly not made for... Yeah, it does. And I'm running the graphics mod.
I spotted a seeker coming our way. Look, there's no reason for me to drag a trainee.
I am running
Why don't you try to
the
slip out before I start shooting?
improved
Sounds like
texture
a good way to
patch.
become a target.
Not if you're careful. Just stick to the shadows, crouch, and move slowly. You'll come
But this
through
is
just
the
fine.
most early Xbox version of the game.
Okay, I'll get out without being seen.
Good luck. I'll hold fire as long as I can.
This game came out in 2003. Anyway, I'm gonna Deus Ex these guys.
Not the drill.
Guess I better check this out.
Intruders are storming the facility. Evacuate immediately.
Hee.
Say your prayer.
Say your prayers.
Autonomous security systems have been compromised.
Go get him, champ.
It'll take more
This
than
is
that.
not the drill. I repeat, this is not the drill.
No. Trouble.
Intruders are storming the
Ha
facility.
ha 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 ha.
Immediately.
Yeah, the original port, the port of OG Half-Life 2.
Systems have been compromised. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Intruders are storming the
Billy,
facility.
what are you doing?
Evacuate
We all got the
immediately.
same orders. Get out of the facility through Nassif's office.
Forget that. How do you know they won't just cut us loose, given all this trouble at their facility? Grab what you can now. Get your biomods installed. Tarsus owes us that much. I got mine, and they're worth the trouble.
How? The facility's being locked down and evacuated.
Go back to your apartment. You'll be able to get to the biomod lab through a breach the Order made in the residential area.
Wait, do you know what's going on?
The Order contacted me in Chicago and told me how to uncover Tarsus's treachery.
Just
We're not
dropping
trainees, we're
exposition.
test subjects. Finding out I've been used like that, I don't feel so bad about disobeying orders.
But where does the Order fit into all
Oh
this?
boy.
I thought they were a world church, not private investigators. I need to know more before I start making decisions.
The Order believes in natural balance, and they see Tarsus's operations as a violation of that. It's impossible
It was
to live
impressive
a
in
balanced life if your actions are
2003.
secretly manipulated by a lab with its own agenda. Now you have a chance to see the real Tarsus. Explore the facility, starting with your apartment.
This is not a drill. Intruders are storming the facility. Evacuate immediately.
If you want to avoid confrontations in the hall, you can crawl through a vent shaft I found earlier. It connects Clara's and Leo's apartments. Enter the apartment on your immediate left to get to it.
Never thought I'd see people die. There's a seeker down there. Guess I gotta take him down.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Cover me when I charge him? I mean, I can handle it, but...
You stay here. I'll take care of it.
Right.
I'll take care of it. Universal ammo.
We are here to rescue you from an inhumane scientific experiment. Hear us. You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who
I have been
established
brainwashed.
Order be praised. May her holiness watch over and guide you.
Yep. Yep.
This is the order. We are now in control of this facility. Our seekers are securing the building on foot, and we have reprogrammed your security systems to neutralize
can't even lean in this game. What kind of immersive sim is it?
We are here to rescue you from an inhumane
Your
scientific
chaos must be
experiment.
stopped.
Yes,
It'll take
have
more
been
than that.
brainwashed, reject Tarsus and the tyrants who
Now I
established
know I can handle myself.
Order be praised. May Her Holiness watch over and guide you.
Inspecting surfaces.
This is the order. We are now in control of this.
I'll watch the ceiling while I cut the power.
That's one of the subjects. Not just a sound barrier, he can see us.
We have reprogrammed your security systems
What do you think you'll
to
do?
neutralize threats to our cause.
Which one is it?
D03.
You are approaching a ladder.
Get a chance to read
Oh,
the
I need to
file.
know how to climb this ladder. Deus Ex!
You've already seen the lab, so I guess it won't hurt anything for you to install a few biomods. You'll be needing them. The canisters will transfer seed populations of nanites into subregions of your body. You will need to configure each subpopulation for a specific skill. For instance, the actin drivers in your legs can either increase your speed or quiet your footsteps, not both.
It's a little late for a seminar on my biomod architecture.
The Tarsus program may be unconventional, but trust me, we take care of our trainees.
The people attacking Tarsus, are they the ones responsible for Chicago? What's going on?
The Order is an intolerant cult. They hate multinational corporations and the private security forces that protect them.
Which means me.
Exactly. But I don't think they were involved with Chicago. They're a worldwide organization, not a band of terrorists.
Doesn't look that way to me.
Many organizations would like to see us fail. That's perhaps all I should say for now.
Why should I trust someone who spies on me in my own apartment?
We keep our operations secret for a reason, Alex. Don't expect a full debriefing while you're still in danger of being captured. Now install your biomods and get out of there.
Just... Biotox attack drone?
Well done. Enjoy. Even though they run on normal energy cells, your systems are far more efficient than the standard piezo-chem architecture. Now get down to the street. The elevator on this level uses the lab's general access code, 3445.
I like how they give you the codes as if...
Trust me, Tarsus has a strict
perhaps one point...
Hey, what? Terrorists reprogrammed our security, and that turret...
There's got to be some way to...
If you can sneak past the camera or take it out...
Sounds easy enough. Do you...
I'm not willing to take that risk, but you guys are...
They
trained
give
for
you the
that sort of thing.
codes, but then
Okay,
you
have it
don't
your-
need to manually enter them.
Tarsus has a strict policy against voyeuristic behavior by our researchers. Your living quarters are observed only to ensure that that
Oh,
our graduates
whoops.
show no behavioral abnormalities after the biomod infusion procedure.
Whoops. Anyway.
We are now in control of this facility.
Don't you just love how every part of this game was clearly compromised for the original Xbox?
In a manner of speaking, we won't hand our research.
Something's happening. Another squad.
Where?
Right below us. They're going.
You sure you're gonna stay and fight?
If our enemies capture this facility, they'll learn how you were made.
Is this entire facility for study?
Biomodification is more involved than you might imagine.
You know my name.
I better know a lot more than that if my code is going to be regulating protein synthesis in the cells of your body.
Your chaos must be stopped.
I've still got some fight left in me.
Got him.
What's it do? Trip an alarm?
Are you kidding? This is a top secret lab. Those are gold beams.
Is there another way out?
I guess this room might have a ceiling vent or something, but that won't do me any good. I'm claustrophobic.
We're in danger!
It's not safe!
Yes, it is.
The color block is holographic in nature, just a way to intimidate intruders. The laser beams themselves are invisible. I'd appreciate it if you'd stop that.
And now I got the black market biomods.
I was on my way out when they hacked the security. Thanks. I think I'll hide out upstairs.
No problem, man.
We're in danger!
No, you aren't. Exactly.
I feel so helpless standing. Well done, Alex D. I just read in your file that of all the
When do I find out what this
when we have you safe inside another Tarsus facility.
So the research is happening?
First, let's get you out of here. I can't offer you much.
Thanks.
That should fit most firearms. Good luck. The Order Church is in big trouble if they finally give... into the absolute...
Stop goofing around and move along already.
Reassembling tissues. Finished repairing damage.
I love universal ammo. It's a great mechanic that doesn't suck at all.
Reporting intrusion. Anomaly to threat identified.
All right, let's talk about Bretonia. And just your love of the horse people. I'm not saying they can't be used well. I'm just saying they're very... The reason I don't like Bretonia is because they are limited. They are an incredibly limited faction compared to just about every other faction in the game. Like... Yes, Leon Kerr is very powerful.
The order is with you. Go. You're free.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Lim Chen, High Augur to Her Holiness. We can't protect you in Upper Seattle. You will have to come to our church, then we can talk more.
Protect me from who?
Dr. Nassif, she will try to recapture you.
No one forced me into the covert ops program.
That's because you never tried to leave. Believe me, you would have been killed the second you let down those scientists. The ones posted around your bedroom back there.
The only killers I've seen so far are your order troopers.
I apologize. My overzealous captain disobeyed orders. He was instructed to mount a rescue.
You can't control your own people?
The church suffers from certain internal disputes. I can explain more later. Hurry, Alex. You'll find us in the old Hartford turbine factory in Lower Seattle.
Oh, what a good video game. Oh, this game is bad. Why did I... What? I got multiple people to... Anyway.
Sir, that's close enough. Do not approach the checkpoint.
What's going on? Why am I the one being questioned? I just escaped from a raid on Tarsus.
Let the WTO handle this disturbance. Just answer my questions. Who do you work for?
That's one of them.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay, you can pass, but you're instructed to report immediately to Chief Morgan at the WTO area.
Something wrong?
Just move along so we can seal up.
You'll be safe in the WTO enclave. Whatever you do, don't go down.
You've gotten past the checkpoint. Good. Now forget everything those troopers just said. I trust the WTO about as much as I now trust Tarsus. If you need further proof of the program's duplicity, you should stop by Nassif's apartment. I got the address when I broke into her office. Apartment 2224, Emerald Suites. I'm transmitting a map of the complex to you now.
Trying to brainwash more mercenaries?
How do you mean?
I'm talking about the attack on Tarsus. Is that what...
Brother Lamar spoke to me when he entered the Enclave.
That's no excuse for what you did at...
The Order seeks peace.
Get out of
no
Upper Seattle while you can. The WTO will decide to arrest you at any moment. You will reach the lower districts via the internet.
Me?
You've gotten past the checkpoint. Good. Now forget everything those troopers just said. I trust the WTO about as much as I now trust Tarsus. If you need further proof of the program's duplicity, you should stop by Nassif's apartment. I got the address when I broke into her office. Apartment 2224, Emerald Suites. I'm transmitting a map of the complex to you now.
I mean, yes, the free upkeep is very good. Their peasant bowmen are surprisingly good cheap archers. Anyway, hey, what's up?
This is WTO Security Chief Donna Morgan.
Greetings.
You were told to report to the air
Watch
terminal.
your step.
Very well, but do us a favor. The Minister of Culture lives in the penthouse here. We believe he is smuggling equipment and violating WTO import-export regulations. Search his apartment for a vault containing contraband.
Yeah! Take that!
Threat identified.
Looks like people from Tarsus are mixed up in that transaction. I'd like to know why they're running equipment to Mako ballistics, and why a weapon called the Magrail has been commissioned by the Knights Templar. Report to the air terminal. We have a lot to discuss.
Yeah!
Anomaly reporting intrusion.
Oh. Yeah. Do you know why they have that supply line mechanic? Because they also have the peasant economy mechanic. So basically, you can't front any infantry beyond a certain point. Alright, what's quick save? Quick save is F10. Okay, that's bizarre. I just think as far as the old world factions are concerned, all three of the Bretonnian factions on the quote-unquote normal side of the map all basically have the same start.
Tracking infrared disturbance.
Looks like people from Tarsus are mixed up in that transaction. I'd like to know why they're running equipment to Mako ballistics, and why a weapon called the Magrail has been commissioned by the Knights Templar. Report to the air terminal. We have a lot to discuss.
Rapunzel is fun. Rapunzel is the only fun lord. Are you gonna play as the Fey Enchantress? Oh. But...
Hey, we meet again.
Watch your doorstep.
Good work. You found Dr. Massif's place. Now see what you can learn.
Wait, you're just going to leave without searching? Don't you want to know what's really going on?
Stop talking.
If they're really innocent, Tarsus and Nassif have no reason to hide anything from us.
Stop talking. Jeez, what is your deal, man? I'm just trying to find a vent so I don't have to use a multi-tool.
I'm not expecting any visitors. Before I call SSC, state your name and business.
Building manager, needed.
Mr. O'Rourke is sleeping.
Visual inconclusive.
Huh? Not moving. Uh-oh.
Yeah! You just pray away your negative traits?
Wow. Out cold. Oh god, a pearl.
I love this stupid limited inventory. It's great. It's great. um. Yeah, this game's still kind of shit. Yeah. But I did... It still got, enough things you want from an immersive sim like this. Anyway, now I have a sniper rifle. So...
Just once, I'd like to quiet. It's
boop, boop, boo. Hey, what's up? I am not... I don't particularly care about playing this game, quote-unquote, properly. But, you know...
You made it in. Now start searching her apartment. Maybe there's a data cube or something.
What's this all about?
I wanted you to see more evidence that the program is corrupt. We weren't their proteges, just their guinea pigs.
Lady, you're telling me a lot of things.
So you're serious? Leaving all your work at Tarsus behind so you can join this church? How do you know we can trust them? They attacked the apartments and put us in danger.
I've been talking with their High Augur, Lin Mei Chen. There was some miscommunication about the raid, but the main objectives were still accomplished. They showed us what was really going on behind the scenes and freed us. I'm grateful, and you should be too.
Grateful? Miscommunication? They were shooting at us.
We're not exactly sure what went wrong, but there are some radical cells within the Order that want to take more extreme measures. They certainly don't represent the Order as a whole.
We've been with the program since we were 13 years old. Why are you so quick to abandon that? What can the Order offer you?
They really want us to find true balance and order in our lives.
Whoa.
Which can only be possible when we're
Yo,
not being
man, we
subjected
can
to
find
secret
true balance and
experiments.
order,
Tarsus
bro.
gave us a lot. Maybe we owe them a chance to explain.
Don't be naive. Search Nassif's apartment. Then go to the Order headquarters in the old Hartford Turbine warehouse in Lower Seattle. It will all become clear to you.
All of the Ion Storm games, S to F. Okay. F. I've never played Daikatana, but
That
it
sounds
seems
like it's
bad.
Mark Finley, Seattle's Minister of Culture. Now, why would he be talking to Nassif about hiding a shipment? Is Tarsus involved in some sort of smuggling operation?
I have never played Anachronox, but beyond, like, testing it out to see how it worked. Alright. I don't need a stun prod. Break your apartment, Dr. Nassif. Boop, boop, boop. D tier, this game. This game's bad. This game feels like a kind of trashy, watered-down version of... Anyway. I mean, that's good. Like, this game is... Here's the thing about Deus Ex Invisible War is... everything it does is recognizable as... Oh. Thief Deadly Shadows is definitely A tier. I think original Deus Ex is probably A or S tier. Anyway. The story of Deus Ex, the story of Ion Storm making Daikatana is easily more interesting than the game itself. That's an S tier. Talk about Stevie Case. Look at this constrained ass area. Yeah, I am.
heuristic unacceptable. High alert. Normalize your behavior. First warning, go about your business. Acknowledged.
Am I missing any Ion Storm games?
Welcome to Club Vox. We've got the latest NG Resonance
Oh,
sim,
right.
plus music, and
The
even
one good thing.
Here you go.
Besides the usual offerings, we've got the latest NG sim.
The
on
one
the
good
second
thing
floor.
about this
Owner
game
usually
is
hangs out up there
the
where you can
frickin'
watch
virtual
everything.
pop
Thanks.
star.
Have fun.
NG Resonance, and her being like a secret cop.
Survivors flee the remains of the city. They wonder how or why this disaster could have happened.
Hey, what's up?
I'm just a bouncer.
I'm just about.
Hi there. Quite an uninhibited young fellow, aren't you?
What do you mean?
I saw you looking at me from across the room, and then you walked right over. How nice. Ever since I became the Enclave's Minister of Culture, most people treat me with a certain chilly...
I'm new to Seattle. I didn't know who you were.
Oh, well that explains it then. I have a couple of drinks here.
Well, I'm sorry, but if you're looking for...
Hush, hush. Let an old man have his pleasant thoughts. Would you do me a favor?
What's that?
Tell that gentleman at the table over there that I'd like to invite him to my penthouse to discuss his sculptures over a glass of sherry.
Why don't you tell him yourself?
I don't know. I just freeze up whenever I try to...
Hi there.
Well, hello.
Just wanted to let you know that the man at the bar, Seattle's Minister of Culture, would like to...
Oh, I know quite well who the minister is, and how he likes to do business. I've been trying to catch his eye. Tell him I'll meet him at his penthouse in about an hour.
No problem.
Are you his new chamber boy?
Not...
Too bad.
What?
What is the little sprout's answer?
He said he'd meet you at
What?
your penthouse in an hour. He seemed disappointed that I'm not your new...
Would you like to be?
Very funny. You know...
I'm serious. I could give you the key to my back stairwell.
No thanks.
I already
Blame
robbed
the
your
old bean for
apartment.
trying.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Dan, look at this happening club that is extremely tiny.
Everything satisfactory, young man? I am the owner.
Just taking a look around.
Pardon the intrusion, but you look modified, am I right? My cousin used to run a clinic.
What do you want to know?
Just a small security matter. I've had trouble finding reliable protection.
What's the lawyer say the club member...
The charges are pure fabrications. It doesn't matter. The lawyer is one...
I already killed a lawyer in the Emerald.
Really? Which suite?
Suite 2220.
How about that? Well, it would be best for me not to know your business with Mr. O'Rourke. That would be the bounty I had put on his head.
You must have really had it in for this O'Rourke guy.
He was a bad man. Any enemy of his is a friend of mine.
Tell me about this VIP club.
First, you must agree to abide by certain rules. Number 1, membership.
I understand.
Number 2, you stay in the VIP lounge. No snooping around club office.
Got it.
Okay. The security door for the stairwell to the VIP lounge is on the ground floor.
Hi, I'm NG Resonance. What would you like to talk about?
I'm Bud Puckett. Remember me?
What would you like to talk about?
You must know everybody in the club.
Let's talk about you.
Tell me about Bud Puckett.
I like Bud. He's one of my biggest fans.
Lots of bouncers in here. Are they really necessary?
Every society has rules.
But armed guards are in
No business can prosper without protection against crime.
Thank you.
You bumped me back off. Got fired again. Time to start drinking.
Stop acting like a freak. Welcome to Club Vox.
Joke's on you, lady. I got 100 credits. Just, this is meant to be a happening club. There are 7 people on the screen. Tiny, 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 tiny.
The service you performed for my business associate is appreciated. Mr. O'Rourke was a danger to the sect.
My pleasure.
Your compensation will be access to our markets.
Must be pretty risky for the Omar to operate in the heart of Upper Seattle.
Without an Omar presence in WTO enclaves, the black market cannot operate internationally. Shall we conduct
Alright,
business?
these frickin'
Sure.
Star Wars
With
looking.
your abilities, you will appreciate our merchandise. You may purchase now or earn an additional discount by providing another service to the Omar.
Go on.
This service will be a theft. In the basement of this establishment, the manager has hidden a cadaver, an unusual mutant he wishes to sell to a biotech firm. We are interested in the properties of the mutant's tissues, which are highly resistant to radiation and extreme temperature.
You want me to steal a carcass from a nightclub?
A tissue scan, please. The biological properties could be used to improve Omar adaptability. Or would you prefer to make a purchase now?
What are you selling?
I have a ballistic silencer, appropriate for any caliber barrel. Also a black market biomod canister, enables non-piezo chem functionality. I also have an SMG machine gun. As a regular customer, you must pay full price for each.
Maybe later.
Very well.
Well, I want that black market bio.
Great place, huh?
So. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this.
Greetings.
Minding my own business, officer. Hey! It's my time.
What are you doing?
Help.
Welcome to Club Vox. We've got the latest.
Here you go.
Besides the usual offerings, we've got the latest NG sim on the second floor.
Thanks.
Have fun.
Everything satisfactory.
Just taking a look.
Pardon the intrusion, but
What do you want to know?
just a small security matter.
What's the lawyer say
The
that
charges are pure fabrications.
I already killed a
Really?
sweet 20?
How about that? Well, it would be best for me not to...
You must have really had it in for
He was a bad man.
Tell me about this
First, you must agree to abide by certain...
I understand.
Number 2, you stay...
Got it.
Okay. The security door for the stairwell to the...
Hi, I'm NG Resonance. What would you like to talk about?
I don't have time for this.
Oh boy.
The service you performed.
My pleasure. Must be pretty risky for...
Without the nomad, but
Sure.
with your ability.
Go on.
This service will be a theft.
You want me to
A tissue scan, please.
What do you sell?
I have a ballistic silencer.
Maybe later.
Very well.
Alright, I'm gonna use the one on the dance floor this time instead of alerting everyone. But also... Boy, I really love this hard inventory limit.
Hello there. Hey there. Real smooth. We're breaking at least 3 double today.
This has got to stop. Good work. You found the financial data that the Enclave civic manager is interested in. Evidence of tax evasion, I bet. I'm sure he would be happy to give you a citizen's bonus if you reported the information to him at the WTO terminal.
Lady, I'm just stealing stuff.
Gobs everywhere, but I'm wise to the ways. That looks funny. Scab managed to fade, but I...
What is this
Notice thing.
What?
I don't know next time the situation's getting stripped.
Out of poison! Time for business! No!
Evening. I'm on duty right now.
Everyone loves having exactly 12 items you can use at any given time. Yeah. Yeah. Just an alien, you know, hanging out.
A discount will be applied to all of your business transactions with our agents in Seattle. All our agents can be found at the Glovebox VIP suite and on the streets of Lower Seattle.
I love tiny inventories, and I love glass destabilizer mods. And also, there's just an alien body in the basement of this nightclub.
The transgenic tissue scan you recovered.
Glad I can help.
Omar adaptations will soon encompass every climate and biohazard on Earth.
That's very generous. What's the Omar's objective? Space exploration?
The Omar are an application of anagenetic evolution to rapid environmental change, in solving the problem of survival on a planet.
Who made it?
A failed corporation named VersaLife. The Omar have learned much from...
That's my only reward? A discount?
Very well. In addition...
Thanks. Give me the biomod canister.
The Omar appreciate...
Anyway, now I have maxed out hacking. Less than 90 minutes into the game.
Shall we conduct the...
I'll take the silencer.
The Omar appreciate...
You can see the immersive sim trying to break out of this game. You can see how it is basically pushing against the constraints of
Citizens, we have been accused of over-engineering our economy. Well, this is the legacy we inherited from J.C. Denton. J.C. Denton, a solitary criminal mind that precipitated the Great Collapse and showed us just
That's right. This.
I guess business is a little slow because of the terrorist attack down the block.
Could be. Clive here was just telling me about it.
Business is always about the same, since you asked. That's what I was saying. You can...
Yeah, I wouldn't have to pull so much volume if I had a branch in...
Just curious. The Pequod's in my hometown was always packed.
Personally, I think it's about time Laura Seattle, Queequeg's Coffee in particular, got their own taste of terror.
I hear you. Have something...
Not that I want to see anyone get hurt, but I paid it...
That's arson.
Very perceptive. You look like one of those Tarsus kids who hang around here.
I'd have to think of
The
it.
Queequeg's manager lives in apartment 21 of the Herring's Loft building. I bet you could find the code to the shop there. My business plan didn't have a column for acts of terror. Kind of messes with the Petrocino price point.
Threat probability high.
Every day, I hear more rumors in the media. Order fanatics want to destroy the Enclave system. Terrorists are planning attacks in the night. The Order and WTO are locked in an endless, invisible war. Not so simple.
He said the word invisible war.
Hey, you, come here.
What for?
You live here? It's my first time.
Easy, Red. Mr. P said...
You deaf? I said I want...
Come on, man, back off. Well, every time we do a job, you gotta skits and get us all fired.
P said stand here.
This
I'm
UI,
standing here,
yep.
and now I want to go shopping. Only thing is I can't afford the Phoebesville markup.
I could fight you, I guess, but okay. How about I give you a down payment on a leather jacket if you tell me about this Mr. P?
Understood. Business is business, right?
Now, what about Mr.
This
P?
UI is hell.
I'm paying for information.
Red sure run a drag on that uptown Phoebe. Hey, yo, get serious, y'all. P's coming any second. Supposed to get busted out an hour ago.
Hush up. Talk about getting us fired.
Busted out. You guys standing point for some sort of jailbreak?
I think you got your money's worth. Now stab out and keep your mouth shut.
Boo. No, no.
New file open. Your actions will be recorded.
Don't mind me. Yeah, no, this is just what this...
Match highly probable threat. Investigating specific threat. High alert.
Yeah, I know. Pretty crazy, huh? All these people just got murdered.
Behavior heuristic classified as hostile.
Boo. See? Maybe it's actually a good game. I don't have to go there yet. Yes, welcome to Deus Ex Invisible War. It's a bad video game. This game was made by the same developers. This was made by Ion Storm.
Keep moving. New fare. 5 times.
5 times? That's quite an increase.
Uh-huh.
Don't WTO policy... Huh? You know, the zoning rules, licensing procedures, the constant monitoring...
Yes, this is from Ion Storm. This is...
No, man. Lay off.
Take it easy.
Uh-huh.
This is from the same team responsible for Deus Ex. The same. This was actually Harvey Smith's first game. This is the first game Harvey Smith directed. Before he would go on to direct games like Dishonored. Anyway. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, this game was made by a lot of the same people. Yeah.
Alex D. Chief Morgan has had a lot to say about it.
I haven't had the chance to talk to her.
Then be sure you talk to Chief Morgan as soon as you can. She's in Europe right now, but she'll address you from the holocom in her office.
Hey, is the stream?
We can't trust Tarsus or the WTO. You really should come to our church and hear what the order has to say.
Hey, listen. I got this pamphlet, The Watchtower, and it's gonna change your... Okay, I'm not gonna give shit to the J-Dubs, but...
I'm under you. You must have something else to do right now.
Hey. I'm busy.
All outbound flights have been delayed. Please see the flight monitors for more information.
Really? That's enough.
Hee 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 hee.
What a strange day. All this commotion at the terminal.
Chief Morgan, you wanted to see me?
I want to hear what you know about the terrorist attack that led to your escape from Tarsus Academy.
The Order wanted to stop the experiment. That's about all I know.
We were watching that facility ourselves. Ever heard of an organization codenamed Apostle Corps?
Sounds like a cult.
Apostle Corps!
Made your biomods. I'm not blaming you, but the technology diverges wildly from piezochem biomods, the only ones approved for sale.
You're investigating this Apostle Corps for patent infringement?
Market disruption. The genius of the Apostle Corps product is that it restructures any host DNA to tolerate biomodification, whereas the standard infusions work for only 1 in 20 patients. Apostle Corps could go commercial and devastate biomod prices.
In other words, you want modified people to hold their value like real estate.
If you put it that way. We don't want another collapse. What you can do for us is follow up on your discovery at the Minister of Culture's penthouse. Check out the Mako lab north of town.
We know they've been doing illegal weapons research, and that your former trainer, Dr. Nassif, has contacts there. You'll need to hire a pilot and leave at once.
You don't have any extra pilots?
The Chicago disaster is occupying every available craft. You shouldn't have any trouble finding a pilot at the Greasel Pit Bar in Lower Seattle. I don't care who flies you in, just get there. Mako is developing a new firearm called the Magrail. In addition to finding Nassif, the WTO needs an agent who can get us the Magrail schematic. I hope that will be you, Alex.
Guess I better check out the Greasel Pit.
The WTO is fighting an invisible war against several formidable
They said it again. They said the word again.
Alex. We need it.
Anyway. Yeah, are there any stream issues? Because I'm just looking at the bit rate counter, and sometimes it's going into the red. The Dentons. In post-collapse world, commercial air travel is almost non-existent. Right.
What about the situation in the Inclinator?
Still unresolved. Our people have the area closed to pedestrians.
Please accept the sincere apologies of Stanford Security. Our people should have screened out the terrorists at the lower Seattle entrance.
I'm not blaming you personally.
I'm the one who has to face the music, especially given the Chicago situation.
I have to admit, there's been some talk here of replacing SSC security guards with WTO military. I expect there will be some fallout. Just wanted to let you know that we have the situation in hand.
Let me in. Let me in.
I took a peek at the club's record.
Yeah? What's that scumbag up to? Give me something I can get a...
Here's the data I uncovered. Looks like the...
I knew it! That man's made a fool out of me for the last time. But I have some subpoenas to write.
Yeah, you go write them. See ya. Do. Okay, yeah. Well, my dad was watching Game of Thrones upstairs. But hopefully it should be more stable now.
Just had this... Pressed. That's one thing about the WTO. Justice is swift.
Something didn't add up quite right on last night's ship.
At least one trainee besides me reported to the authority.
No, but I've heard from Billy. She seems to be...
They can do what they want, I guess. I can't believe...
What's going on back there?
A suspicious helicopter was circling the city. Fortunately,
Border reconnaissance?
the pilot will be interrogated.
So you're on the WTO payroll?
I'm just glad I didn't have a reaction to whatever the Tarsus people were shooting in.
Alright, I don't need another silencer. I will take...
I have some subpoenas.
Alright.
At least one trainee.
No, but I've heard...
They can do what they want, I guess.
What's going on?
A suspicious helicopter.
Order.
The pilot will be in.
So you're on the...
I'm just glad I didn't have a reaction.
Something didn't add up quite right on last night's shift.
See, they killed the actual... Why are you giving me the medkit tutorial? Okay, that's good. Yeah. Could have played Shadow Hearts today, but I said no. No, I should give Deus Ex Invisible War, finally give it a shot, because I made the mistake of saying I'd play it. So hey, you like Deus Ex, but want it to be worse? Have you ever said, you know what my immersive sim needs? It needs the heavy limitations of a console.
A bonus? You expect me to walk into a chemical spill for a few extra credits?
What about you? I'm sorry, the Inclinator is closed.
Don't you have any hazmat work?
One nanoformer bot, but it's been so long since we've had an emergency.
Can it be fixed?
The only guy with the code for the repair bot's closet is trapped on another platform. We've also got a hazard flush system, and we've got the code for that one.
We're not letting ourselves get threatened into...
I never said I'd fire you. I just...
Right.
Anyway, I'm hoping to find someone with more guts than these guys to do some quick contract work for a decent number of credits.
Bah!
Clearing the toxic spill the facility director told you about. The WTO is reaping the benefits of its harmful industries. I guess a little pollution is all in a day's work up there. The area's been closed off, and they've deployed bots to patrol and secure it. May Her Holiness watch over you as you face these obstacles.
Investigating sound. Investigate restless target.
this just looks like every game from this era for the original Xbox? Is that what you're saying? Because, yeah. It really does. Oh. Yeah, like Deus Ex is a, you know, the original Deus Ex is a clunky game. It has problems. Yeah, smoking cigarettes. Yeah, I've played a video game before.
Good work. The area is clear. Natural balance has been restored. You should meet with the facility director to let her know she can reactivate the inclinator now.
Area returning to normal.
Too dangerous!
Cleansing procedures complete. Detox successful.
I've taken care of the problem.
Fantastic. Here's a few.
Looks like things are getting back to normal.
They're gonna shut the inclinator.
Know where I can get a decent pilot?
Can't afford anyone in Upper Seattle. Don't expect...
I'm ready to pay well.
If it was me, I'd hire a smuggler. Someone with some experience, you know?
They'll always need us for their dirty work. Like my brother Danny. He cleans the bots that clean the floors of there. How would he get to work without the inclinator? brother Danny. Please the boss. How would he get to work without me?
Identified.
Scan complete. Your biomods are quite new, but we offer technology you can...
Shall we conduct the...
What are you selling?
I have a black market biomod canister, which enables non-PSOCM functionality.
I'll take the black market biomod.
Biomod appreciate.
So, you know, I played this game almost 10 years ago. And it's still bad. I know, shocking. Oh yeah, spy drone. Look at this dumbass. I mean, isn't Deus Ex as a tabletop game, isn't that just Shadowrun? Isn't that just Shadowrun without the elves, or Cyberpunk 2077? Oh, weird.
Don't forget to come see me at the Order Church, Alex. That landing pad...
State your business.
Just going for a walk.
You scoping the place? Working for...
Never heard of him.
He owes Miss Sachs some money. We're keeping his jet until he pays up.
Can I talk to Miss?
What for?
Maybe I can help her get...
You better not be feeding me along.
You wouldn't fall for something like that.
I guess you're right. Through this door, take the hallway to the elevator at the other end.
Got it.
Don't forget to come see me at the Order Church, Alex. That landing pad is run by a local smuggler, Sophia Sack. Looks like they've seized Siblak's Harrier. Probably a...
Whoa, hey, this is my apartment.
I guess I took a wrong...
Who sent you? It was that Pequod's jerk, wasn't it? He isn't satisfied that he already...
I didn't come here looking for...
If he wants to peddle his overpriced pecorchinos down here, let him. But I deserve a shot at those babyface executives uptown.
Sounds like a risky operation, but I take...
Well, I'd make it worth a certain someone's while, that's for sure.
Maybe I'll check back with you later.
Don't forget to come see me at the Order Church, Alex. That landing pad is run by a local smuggler, Sophia Sack. Looks like they've seized Siblak's Harrier. Probably as payment for phony debts. It never hurts to have a pilot who owes you a favor. You could pay the debt or, better, eliminate Sack and her henchmen for the good of the whole neighborhood.
Oh yeah, yeah. There are aliens in this game, by the way.
Don't forget to come see me at the Order Church, Alex.
State your you never. Maybe you would. I get got.
Don't forget to come see me at the Order Church, Alex. That landing pad is run by a local smuggler.
Whoa, maybe I'll.
Don't forget to come see me at the Order
Stop
Church,
talking.
Alex. That landing pad is run by a local smuggler, Sophia Sack. Looks like they've seized Sid Black's Harrier, probably as payment for phony debts. It never hurts to have a pilot who owes you a favor. You could pay the debt, or, better, eliminate Sack and her henchmen for the good of the whole neighborhood.
I just love how this game is just factions giving you constant second chances.
The landing pad is off limits.
Anyway, boop.
Go on about your business.
Unless Sid Black sent you to pay his debt, or you want to...
What do I get if I bring you his head?
That was a joke. I already have his jet. I don't have any use for a half...
Here's some money to cover the loss.
Very good. I'll allow...
That's my business.
Well, fly with Sid all you want. The money gets back to me one way or another.
Now I just need to find the...
5 to 1, he's at the Greasel Pit.
You have a generous heart. You would make a good seeker, but Order has many...
Unless Sid Black sent you to pay his debt.
What do I get if I...
That was...
Wish I could...
You have a generous heart. You would make a good seeker, but Order has many enemies, and often appeasement only prolongs a problem. You can find Sid Black at the Grizzle Pit Bar if you want to give him the good news about his jet.
Now I can settle up with the Omar. They're my biggest client.
You may pass. This assignment stinks. So when did the SSC start hiring itself out as muscle crooks?
Miss Sack thanks you.
Here's the thing. I'm already on the hook to play this game this month.
At least I got a good head on my shoulders.
The act of playing this game, Ultima 9 was an enjoyable time, though. Just very dumb.
No active weapons in the Greasel Pit. First you gotta transmit the safe.
Go ahead. Send...
Thanks. There's sensors that will reactivate it. If you're ready to leave, just head out, and the sensors will automatically reactivate everything.
But what about the apartment?
Well, well. An Enclave kid comes down.
My parents are dead.
Oh, sorry, mate. Just
Sure.
Sid Black. Call me Sid. Best jet jockey in the Northern Hemisphere.
I paid your fine to Sophia Sack.
Cracking good work. Then I'll see you...
How much do you charge your passenger?
Going rate.
Pit's downstairs.
Leo,
Chicago, you made it out.
what are you doing down here? Signing up with the...
Terrorist.
The WTO? Chief Morgan?
Leeches. They want a monopoly on everything.
Then what are you gonna do?
You need work, you go to the pit. This is what I did. I found work. Mercenary. Black market.
It's going
In a few hours,
good.
they sent me to Egypt. You said
Playing.
you never heard of Leo Jankowski?
I thought you wanted to be a corporate heavy.
I've been thinking about this. I don't want to be a lab monkey or be in anybody's army. I don't want to be a piece of meat.
My parents are dead.
But I talked to Mr. Power, one-on-one. He laid it all out, straight up.
Uh-huh.
A new face. Interesting.
Is this a prank call or something? Funny way to meet people.
Cracking good work.
You're very close, but not
Close to what?
You look.
So?
I need help. I'm a helicopter pilot. They're holding.
Right, I heard about your helicopter.
I've tapped into the terminal's local network. The passcode to the
I could use a pilot.
Match 7. Gobs are in the chute.
You really have cockfights with transgenics down here?
Hey, better watch the feed speak around the pit, or these scabs. Not me, of course, but these...
Sorry. So how do I know it's transgenic?
You work in a lab or something?
Something like that.
Well, we fight gobs down here. Green gobs, brown gobs, baby-stealing, sewer-slinking, good-eating gobs.
Yep.
Put me down for...
Shutterbug's a cage-fed house...
Here you go. Name's Alex.
D
for donut.
Well, better get your buns over to the pit.
Make your move, bud. That's it.
Yeah, Rita Malik was fun.
Straight out of green, out of boy. Oh, that's not pretty. Wake up down there, come on!
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Oh.
A man can...
I won. I think you owe me...
Save the attitude, D. The pit...
Thanks.
Come back later tonight. Tina's bringing in the champ. Gobs...
Thanks for the tip.
Yep. Oh, this game's bad.
You ready to go? You'll be scanned at the exit. It'll unlock everything. They'll always need us for their dirty work. Like my brother Danny. He cleans the box and cleans the floors of them. How would he get to work without him?
Yeah, that's right. Alright, do I wanna... Oh yeah, the part in Human Revolution where you have to make sure Farida Malik doesn't die, yeah, that part's hard, especially if you're trying for no kill, no detection.
They'll always need us for their dirty work. Like my brother Danny. He cleans the box.
Anyway, remember how it's just like Seattle. You know, just mutants hanging out in the lower areas of Upper Seattle. I've played Turok. And Turok is probably... I would rather play Turok than this.
It's not too late. Just because you took one assignment for the WTO doesn't mean that the Order won't...
My alliances are my own concern.
Be careful whom you trust. Only the Order can help you retain your individuality and find spiritual balance.
The WTO really that bad? The Enclave?
The WTO, Tarsus, or any other corporate entity seeks only to exploit you. As far as Tarsus is concerned, we're experiments.
I'll keep all of that in mind.
May your holiness watch over you.
Lady, you've got some...
Alex D. of Tarsus Academy.
You always speak the truth, Your Holiness.
Have faith. The Order Church condemns the illegal biomodification.
Biomods are part of the training.
Your biomod architecture is no piezochem clone. The Chinese DNA has been completely rewritten. We are certain...
Sounds like typical R&D, an innovation.
The technology's uses exceed what you might expect. It could standardize the human organism, make all ability and talent into software modules.
No, the remasters of Turok are fine.
There's a political agenda behind my biomod?
Yes, we have rescued...
There's a political agenda behind the biomods?
You
Impossible.
owe this search for true order, not only to yourself, but also to your fellow humans. There is a far be under fire of collective duty. You are bound to search and bring the search to others so that all may reach deeper understanding.
Repairing wounds. Finished repairing damage.
Turok is fine. Yes, like...
I will keep this zone secure.
You must strive with your meditations to become a Pandita. Our Hindu brothers originated this goal, that of becoming one who is liberated of self.
Yeah, like, you're talking to someone who will defend a lot of
You said you had more
N64
to say
games.
about the raid on Tarsus. What went wrong?
We're still investigating. I haven't heard from Captain...
Why should I join a group which is at war?
Unifying the world's religions is a difficult
Oh,
enterprise.
right,
What
this
we
is
must do,
some
and
freaking
I ask
mono
for happiness,
church.
is determine what happened to Captain Lamar so that we can assess the operation. Just as you...
One of your own captains?
He was seen with a gang of local thugs linked to the Knights Templar. He did a little moonlighting after the top.
Busy man.
He's pinned down in the Inclinator right now, negotiating with the authorities for safe passage out of Seattle. I want you to infiltrate the facility and learn what you can about this betrayal.
What's the connection to the Knights?
Unclear. One of their commanders was facing trial, and I guess Templar extremism appealed to some of our seekers. The church seems to be losing ground in...
Unlocking your cyber can also help you achieve greater order. As the Muslims before you who revered this attribute, you must be steadfast, and you must be patient.
Multi-tools only allow for stacks of 4. That's fun. Yes. Well, you see,
My seekers, you must activate your Kundalini, or your spiritual energy, as you purify your spirit in your search for true
my mom's
order,
a big fan
to
of
ascend
Kundalini
from one
yoga.
spiritual center or chakra to at least another.
Yeah, no, the big bad guys of this game are the Knights Templar. It's a whole thing. I mean, David Seraph. When I think of David Seraph,
He'll always need
the only thing I think of is him going,
like my brother Danny.
Adam, my man! Your biomods, Adam! Whoa! That's literally all I remember about David Seraph.
That's a freaking... Hey! So let's get the god-eating pump.
It's been a while since I've played Human Revolution as well.
Like
So
you're gonna catch me by surprise, huh?
So the thing I remember about Human Revolution, increase damage. Everyone's just got sniper rifles, just hanging out. But here's the thing. The universal ammo, there is no reason to ever use a dang pistol. Yeah, Pritchard, yeah. Pritchard. I didn't ask for this. Those are my jokes.
There he is. Captain Lamar and the Templar fugitive appear to be having some sort of conference in the office of the looking for. Find out what this is all about.
Got him. Anyway.
There's been a scuffle.
You're just about to kick your ass.
I mean, there is fun to be had with this game, because at its core, it's still trying to be a Deus Ex game. It's just bad because it was made for the original Xbox. Like, for a 97-cent, investment.
Bow down, Fidel.
Good work. That gives us a good starting point for unraveling the conspiracy. Please return to the church for your next assignment. I would like to know what Mako Ballistics has to do with the Templars, and with your own Dr. Nassif.
Anyway, now I got a flamethrower. Here's the thing, the story of Deus Ex is actually way less convoluted than actual Assassin's Creed. So it's got that going for it. I'm a big fan of people realizing that Assassin's Creed is just Kingdom Hearts but dumber. Yeah, no, they're like mutant alien things in this game. Now I want to play Turok. Yo, they should make an immersive sim, but with dinosaurs.
So some of your people have been...
Yes, and one of our best captains, too. The Templars appear to be assembled.
What's the connection to Mako?
Those scientists at Tarsus Academy are part of an obscure group called Apostle Corps. They have a cell at Mako, which would concern the Templars.
Maybe that's where Dr. Nassif...
Exactly. Your underlying mission will be to locate her. If perfected, the biomod architecture she gave you, being adaptable to...
Go on.
The Templars have commissioned a new grade of firearm from Mako, the mag rail.
Won't Mako just hand the project?
An assassination will send a message and cost the firm money.
You can't get me a rock.
The Order is spiritually rich, but that doesn't buy many private jets. I think...
Oh, I should play Dino Crisis 3, except that is a, that's an original Xbox exclusive. And... hell if I am going to,
You must strive with your meditations to become a pandita. Our Hindu brothers are...
hell if I'm going to go through the path necessary to play original Xbox games that are not backwards compatible.
They'll always need us for their dirty work. Like my brother Danny.
And just a reminder, this game quits and reloads a new instance of the game every time it loads an area. You know, like how, because it was made for the original Xbox. In kind of the same way that, what's it called? Like, apparently the version of Morrowind for the original Xbox did something similar, where apparently they would just straight up, yeah, restart the Xbox mid-load because it was more efficient. So you get to see some of that reflected here. And unlike Thief Deadly Shadows, there's no mod to get rid of the constant loading zones in Deus Ex Invisible War. Hey, what's up? Don't mind me.
Citizens, we have been accused of over-engineering our economy.
The coffee's destroyed.
Yeah? All of it?
They'll have to replace the entire...
Good work, Tarsus, man. Here's your company.
I'm afraid the school keeps its industry contract.
I would expect as much, considering the hostile business climate.
Some scientists.
Interesting. The order doesn't usually...
Well, thanks for the credits.
They have me in the hangar on the lower level. Be prepared. I'm being guarded by a WTO security force.
Alright. So which pilot do I go with? Do I go with the British guy or the lady who I have to rescue? These are the real questions. Anyway, don't mind me. Boop boop boop.
That's one thing about the WTO. Justice is swift.
I'm gonna go turn in this quest. My parents are dead. Justice is swift.
Citizens, we have been accused of over-engineering our economy. Well, this is the legacy we inherited from JC Detta. JC...
Oh!
File open. Your actions will be recorded.
I got a spam. That's fun. Making my way up in the world, really. And it's even a .ru web zone. How do I moderate? Oh, there we go. Boop, boop, boo. Ban. And you get a spam bot. And you get a spam bot. And you get a baton. Yeah, I need to do that.
They'll always need us for their dirty work. Like my brother Danny. Please the boss.
Jerking me around.
I took care of this.
It's for real then? You came through?
Now what about the compensation?
Oh, sure. I might end up being the first Queequegs man.
Thanks. Good luck with the new brand.
This sack thanks you.
Where to? I always charge the
I got your jet back, isn't
I gotta at least break even if I'm on a burn fuel. That rate includes...
You better not rip.
No worries, Scally. But fair warning. Don't expect a ride back to see it.
Take me to the Mako Ballistics facility, north of the city.
Hop in. See, I drop my birds on the curb. You're on the roof of the Mako Ballistics main complex. I got you past the bots and surveillance downstairs.
You will first gain entry to the main complex. Mako Ballistics is a very inward-looking, distrustful enterprise, so expect automated surveillance and armed guards.
Okay, let's... I think to some extent, Season 2 of the Wheel of Dubious RPGs has been slightly cannibalized by the thing we've been talking about doing, the potential podcast, but there's still definitely some things we can do. Stupid ass looking Alex Denton. Looks so dumb.
Carry lab ID at all times.
What's going on?
This has got to stop.
I mean, isn't that what the new Perfect Dark is basically gonna be? You know it's gonna be like a a normie, an immersive sim for normal people. Okay, yeah, sure, why not?
Good work. You found an alternate way in.
Stop telling me what to do. Yep.
So the order hired you to kill the chief scientist on the Magrail project. Pretty way to do business. The WTO prefers that you spare the scientist and instead upload the code schematics to our Seattle headquarters. By law, all innovations must be registered and patented through one of our offices.
I'm okay with the original Perfect Dark. It's fine. It is of an era. Like, it is... It is of a time.
I can't take any more!
Hope you got insurance.
Tracking infrared disturbance.
That's it! Don, have you seen the latest ballistics from Project Xenos? We finally did it. Now we've just got to fix that bug in the threat assessment firmware.
help you?
Are you the one who designed the
Chief engineer.
I wandered off the tour. So you're custom design.
Talk to sales. I just built the thing. Don't ask me why we want to arm a bunch of bigots. Genetic purists.
Doesn't sound like you believe in your work.
If the Templars are so appalled by body modification, what are they
What if I wanted to take a look at...
Doesn't matter much to me. Sure, take a look. Go over to the weapon case and get ready to press that button. Meanwhile, I'll unlock the control...
Thanks. I promise not to...
Just wait by the case.
I want the mag rail.
Wonder if she remembers me.
Secured and will be analyzed by our experts. Well done. We will have another mission for you as soon as you learn where Dr. Nassif went. Look for clues in the biolab on the second floor. Those nanomanipulators in the Minister of Culture's penthouse were headed for a scientist there, probably an apostle core sleeper agent.
Okay.
I do not understand why you insist on following the WTO's creed and self-interest. Think about all the people that will be endangered now that they have the schematics for its weapon. May Her Holiness help you find a way out of the WTO's snare.
Well, that's what they pay me for. Deterrence. Oh, you're still with me. What was that?
I mean, the Wizards and Warriors platformer. I don't know about the Wizards and Warriors RPG. I think that might be an Activision. I think Activision technically owns the rights to Wheel of Dubious RPG's championship pick, Wizards and Warriors.
Intruder not found.
Hey, better not be another grease off.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Sheila, we're still waiting on that inventory audit. In particular, we need numbers for servo nets, energy clips, rotator bearings, and coffee from your department.
I'd love a new Rise of Nations.
If I should report this.
What?
So the Order hired
Oh,
you to
damn
be the
it.
chief scientist on the Magma project. A pretty way to do business. The WTO prefers that you spare the scientist and instead upload the gun schematics to our Seattle headquarters. By law, all innovations must be registered and patented through one of our offices.
Wasn't Brian Reynolds making, like, mobile games or something? Like, he's one of those legendary developers who got suckered into thinking that mobile games were the future. Huh.
Target acquired. Target retreating. Engaging.
Huh. Oh no. Damn it. That sucks.
So the Order hired you to kill the chief scientist on the Magma project. A pretty way to do business. The WTO prefers that you spare the scientist and instead upload the gun schematics to our Seattle headquarters. By law, all innovations must be registered and patented through one of our offices.
Oh, that sucks.
Threat detected.
I'm sorry to hear that. That is... I must have made some sort of deal with some sort of dark eldritch entity to get the PS5 and this 3060 Ti, which I'm using to run only the most modern of video games, as you can see. Come on.
Watch out! I pulled the pin!
Person.
Water! Water!
That's me.
Disturbance.
If I had to guess, it's definitely going to claim my firstborn, or like when the PS6 comes out, I'm never going to get one.
Don, have you seen the latest ballistics from Project Xenos? We finally did it. Now we've just got to with the system perfect.
This is a security alert. We have information on a possible external threat to this campus. As always, discuss your work with no one.
Hey, what's up?
Incoming!
Can I help you?
Are you the one?
Chief,
I wondered.
talk to...
Doesn't sound.
If it's...
What if I?
Doesn't matter.
Thanks.
Just...
Dr. Manis, we recognize that someone of your stature at Mako Ballistics is involved in several top-ranking development projects. We also know that we've given you millions of credits for this exclusive contract, so we feel we are within rights to demand that you meet your deadlines and provide another demonstration as soon as possible.
The intellectual property has been secured and will be analyzed by our experts. Well done. We will have another mission for you as soon as you learn where Dr. Nassif went. Look for clues in the biolab on the second
Wonder if I
floor.
should guess they
Those
want us to check
nanogenetic
this
images
out.
in the Ministry of Culture's penthouse were headed for a scientist there, probably an apostle core sleeper agent. I do not understand why you insist on following the WTO's creed and self-interest. Think about all the people that will be endangered now that they have the schematics for its weapon. May Her Holiness help you find a way
Make
out
a
of the
lot of
WTO's
noise for
snare.
someone who wants to hide. This is serious. Hey, I'm the authority here.
You know, if you're asking, like, why would I do something like this? The answer is, I don't know.
Damn.
Anyway. Am I having fun? Yeah. I mean, it helps that, I'm playing this game like a monster.
Sheila, we're still waiting on that inventory audit. In particular, we need numbers.
No, it's fun because it's like an immersive sim, but bad. Yeah, we're still doing this. Have you got the results of your test back? You have my sympathy, that you have, something that is worse than playing Deus Ex Invisible War, on your docket. But, you know, as someone who has played the original Deus Ex recently, and then going straight to this?
Dr. Nassif said to carry on like normal and wait for an extraction.
This is a
smuggle us
poor video game.
I say we do it ourselves. Mako isn't stupid.
I heard you talking about Dr. Nassif.
This is a private laboratory.
I'm interested in contacting her.
You were mistaken.
I'm from the Tarsus program.
Tarsus? Oh well, we don't know anything about the trials. Don't tell me there's been an escape. I warned Dr. Nassif.
Oh, good.
I said that if she... I guess you're here to wipe us out.
Delightful.
Like J.C. Denton wiped out the people who ran his trials. Well, we aren't as diabolical as...
I guess it depends. Is there a connection? I mean, between the Tarsus experiments and the initial biomod research?
Not that I know of.
Boy, Alex
but
D
Dr.
is
did give me a strange reply when I mentioned the Dentons.
How so?
She said that in the life sciences, one should never be surprised when the snake swallows its own tail. Just like her to flaunt.
Pretty cryptic.
Enough talk. You've put...
Sorry, just trying not...
Talk to the Chicago project director. He's on the other side.
We interrogated one of Captain Lamar's people. She said that the scientists in this laboratory are the ones who smuggled Dr. Nassif and her colleagues out of the city. See if you can find a clue to Dr. Nassif's whereabouts in the lab director's office.
Hey, you like,
I can't take anymore!
Yeah, I can keep going.
Hey, I'm the authority here.
Oh, that got my attention.
Close combat.
Yes, you might be wondering. No, that's just how voice acting sounded in the early 2000s. Oh yeah, by the way, there are grays in this.
Dr. Nassif.
I heard you.
This
I'm
not that I... She's
pretty...
Enough.
So,
talk to the...
We interrogated one of Captain Lamar's people. She said that the scientists in this laboratory are the ones who smuggled Dr. Nassif and her colleagues out of the city. See if you can find a clue to Dr. Nassif's whereabouts in the lab director's office.
It looks like the phrenology team is going to make their deadline after all. Get in touch with me so we can plan the next phase.
Hey, what's up?
Closer to home now.
What's up?
Your science is too cruel.
I agree.
Oh, jeez.
I can't take anymore!
Hehehehehe.
Silence is coming.
I want to talk to the...
They will pay for their trespassing.
Yeah. I want to talk to the cat.
We want to return to our kind. No more pain and experiments.
Oh. Oh. Hey. That Twitter account. Someone send this to the low poly animals Twitter account. Oh, okay. It dropped out for a second. Send that to the low poly animals.
You.
Yeah?
Your instructions were to remain in hiding until one of us contacted you.
You look like the man on the holocom who warned Dr. Nassif about the security breach.
I guess someone put you on our
That's
trail.
Tom Hall.
Didn't take long to get to you, did it?
I'm just looking for some answers. Tell me about the Magrail project and what it has to do with Apostle Corps.
Apostle Corps is not in the weapons business. Our people here control the biolab, that's it. We've been investigating the railgun project ourselves because it looks like Mako is gearing up for a large arms shipment. 500,000 units. We think the guns are headed for the Knights Templar.
Since when are there 500,000 Templars? That's as big as the security force of the WTO.
Exactly. The Order and WTO are just as worried as we are. The post-collapse balance of power is quite precarious.
What do the Templars want? World domination?
A world in their own image, perhaps. One that wouldn't include Apostle Corps. They categorically oppose all biomod technologies. We think they might have staged the Chicago attack merely to ensure that our laboratory was destroyed.
Destroy a whole city? For one laboratory?
If our other facilities survive, you will learn why. Until then, to reveal more would be unwise.
I want to see Dr. Nassif.
Dr. Nassif will contact you. Now leave at once. You are too valuable to us to be risking your life in foolish expeditions. Looks like it's gone, whatever it was.
We need to know Dr. Nassif's location.
No,
Search the
I'm leaving.
director's private office off this room for clues to her whereabouts. A data cube or V-mail may point the way.
Hey!
Yeah, that is Tom Hall. That is formerly of...
Just confirming my departure. No contact from Cairo yet. I don't know what we'll do if headquarters gets hit as well. More after I arrive in Egypt.
So Apostle Corps has some sort of home base in Cairo. I think you found your next line of investigation. Your pilot will be waiting for you on the roof.
We're seeing some aberrant behaviors in the target locking mechanism in Project Serpentine. It looks like there might be something off with the harmonics. Take a look and let me know what you find.
Please, listen to me. The secrecy of our organization is vital, not just to you, but billions of people who will be affected by our research. That's a... No. I'm leaving.
Corpse!
It makes me feel worse than I would playing you know, a better game. I could have been playing Shadow Hearts this entire time. Instead, I said I will use my limited time on this earth to play Deus Ex Invisible War for 3 hours straight. And you know, okay, Zombie Pie. You know that our mutual friend Sparky Buzzsaw, accredited indie author, is a fan of this game, right? He likes it more than the original.
The jet's already on the roof and primed for takeoff. See,
that ain't
you can
right.
always count on Sid
You are
Black
going
for
to be
a
in
time
big
we
trouble when I
expect.
catch you. Now I'm gonna kick your ass.
Here we go.
Yo, the flamethrower is way less ammo efficient than just shooting them in the head. Anyway, that's really funny.
Someone killed a guard.
I know.
You make a lot of noise for someone who wants to hide.
Where next?
Cairo.
Lovely. I need to get out of town.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah. This game is bad. But you know, it's also pretty good.
How's that for first class? New Cairo Arcology, level 111, flight bay 23.
Thanks.
Take care of your business, then find me at Pequod's
How do I get there?
To reach the other levels of the Arcology, exit the air terminal and take the ramp to the elevator. It'll take...
Sure thing.
Don't mess around too long, though, or I'll have to...
Repairing damage. Finished.
We'll try to overlook your betrayal at the Mako facility if you help us find Dr. Nassif. She comes from a poor family in the plague-stricken village outside the Arcology walls. You'll have to make your way to level 108. Billy is waiting for you in the mosque that separates the New Cairo Arcology from the village.
See, the factions in this game just keep on giving you second chances and yelling in your ear about things that have not been properly established or are interesting, and they're just like, no, listen, you can join our weirdo Jesus cult. Our pan-religious scam thing. Okay, but also that's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna stop here. I might just stream all of this for posterity just so people know. But I'd also like to play more Shadow Hearts and finish Syndicate at some point. So maybe do that this week. I'm also moving this week, so I'm gonna be busy with that. But thank you all for watching me play 3 hours of this game. I'm sorry that the first half of the stream was a little choppy. But you know, them's the breaks. Make good choices. Deus Ex Invisible War is still 97 cents on Steam. Don't buy it. Buy the original. That's 97 cents on Steam. It's the original Deus Ex is one of the greatest games ever made. This is not. This is not. I should save. Game bad. Expect more of it later.